Why is there 45, 20, and 5-minute sacks of joint compound? Well, the 45 means that it'll set in 45 minutes, 20, it'll set in 20 minutes, 5, it'll set in 5 minutes. So what's the purpose of these? These, if you're doing a skim coat on a wall and you want that first coat to dry a little faster so that way you can get that second coat on there, you mix in a 90-minute or a 20-minute or 5-minute mud. Now, for a skim coat, I'd recommend you use a 90-minute because the faster it sets, the harder it is to sand. So if you use a 5-minute, it's very difficult to sand. So with these deep repairs right here that you can see right here, this requires a 5-minute hot mud, so that way it'll set up really fast, set up really hard, it'll be really hard to sand. But what we do is once it's dry, we go over it with regular mud. But it's essential to wait till these things dry. And how these things dry is by a chemical reaction that happens inside of the joint compound when it's mixed with water. That's why sometimes when you put your hand on it, it'll actually feel kind of warm. So that's why we call it hot mud, because it dries pretty fast and it has a warm temperature feel to it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm literally just putting in that base coat for this super deep plaster repair. And once that sets and that's dry and that's ready for a second coat, I'll go over it with the regular mud. So this one is the one that already has the base coat. So now we just gotta wait for that dry and then add the mud.